Do you wish to embody fall every waking moment? Why not start by making some pumpkin donuts? Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees and grease a donut pan. You can get these pretty much anywhere, and depending on your grocery store, you can even find them there. I bought this one at Target for about $12. Make sure you get the sides as well as the little middle section so that your donut batter doesn't stick. In a bowl, you're going to add 1 3/4 cup all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 1.5 teaspoons of pumpkin spice. Now, you can buy pumpkin spice at the store pre-made, or you can make it at home. It's really simple. And just give that a good mix. And then you're going to set that aside. Now, to make pumpkin puree, you're going to need to get yourself a pumpkin that you grew, and you're just going to slice right into it. And now you have pumpkin chunks. Put your chunks into your mixer, and you're going to want to blend that on about medium-high speed. And now you have the perfect homemade pumpkin puree. In your mixer or in a bowl with a hand mixer, you're going to combine the following ingredients: a half a cup of vegetable oil, 3/4 cup brown sugar, 2 eggs, 1 cup of that pumpkin puree that you made, make sure you get all of it in there because it's the star of the show. And we're going to get 1/3 cup of whole milk. And you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, or however much you would like. And you're going to give this a mix starting on low and working your way up to medium. If you start it at medium, your liquid's just going to go everywhere. And you're going to do this until everything is combined. Now that that's combined, you're going to be left with kind of this pumpkin baby food consistency. And you're going to want to take and pour in your dry ingredients that we set aside earlier. And you can just dump that all in there at once instead of in sections like we normally do. And you're going to now mix this again on medium, but making sure not to overmix. As soon as you stop seeing loose flour, go ahead and turn your mixer off. All right, now that it's mixed, you're gonna wanna get down all your sides. I always keep my bowl that we had our dry ingredients in right here beside me, so when you're getting the batter off of either your whisk or mixer paddle, you don't have to play the game of Let's see if we can get it all off before dropping it on the floor while we rush to the sink. Now, you're probably gonna have some edges of that flour, and that's okay. All you're gonna do is just take a, whatever this is called, and get your edges. Now for the fun part, you're gonna start spooning in your batter into your donut tin. You can do this one of kind of 3 ways, though 2 of them are similar. You can either use spoons, which is what I'm gonna do today. You can use a Ziploc bag that you fill it up, kind of tilt it on the corner, cut the tip off, and then use it, or a pastry bag, which is essentially what the Ziploc bag is if you don't have a pastry bag. Now for this, you don't want to fill up the donut holes all the way. You want to do it about halfway. So spoon about 1 tablespoon in, 1 big spoonful, and just kind of move it along until it touches, and then see, I might need a little bit more. Put a little bit more in. But if you overfill it, what's going to happen is you're going to lose the donut shape with the hole in the middle, and it's going to kind of come up at the top. So it's still fine, nothing wrong with it. It's just not going to have that, you know, shape that you might want. For this, a little goes a long way, just like kindness. And this is something that if you do it with spoons, it is going to take a lot longer. I personally just kind of prefer it this way. I enjoy baking, so I don't mind just if things are a little bit more tedious, takes a little bit longer. But if you don't want to do that, you want it to go faster, then definitely use either the pastry bag or the Ziploc makeshift pastry bag method. It's just going to go a lot faster. Definitely drip onto your nice clean tablecloth so that you're going to have to wash it later. That's essential to the cooking process. And I can already tell I'm making mine a little bit fuller, so mine may not come out the beautiful pristine donuts that one was expecting. Now once you put your batter in, and sometimes it's hard not to get a little batter at the top, all you do is just take a napkin or a paper towel and just kind of wipe the batter off. Easy peasy. Alrighty, now you're ready to put your donuts into the oven. You're gonna bake these between 9 and 11 minutes. Usually 10 is the right amount of time. However, if your donuts are a little bit smaller, you're gonna go towards that 9 minutes and check, or if they're a little bit fuller, like this guy back here, it may take more like 11 minutes. Just use a toothpick to push into the center and make sure that only a little bit of crumbs come out. It shouldn't be wet. Once your donuts come out of the oven, let them cool in the pan for about 1 to 2 minutes just so they can set. And then what you're gonna do is take them out of your pan and put them on a cooling rack or anything that's elevated so that it cools evenly. And now you have a delicious way to start your day. And if you feel so compelled, please like and follow my page for more cooking adventures. See you next time.